Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers, guys.
I'm just saying, there's only one finger on the wall, it's not your name.
What is up, YouTube? It is almost my birthday. It is literally the week of, and today I was gracefully invited to go right here into these door where you see this number. It's going to be amazing. Right behind this door is the double nickel 9 Motorsports, pretty much home base. Right here behind me on this side, you'll see some DAs. There's some spicy stuff back there, and of course they have their trailers. Everything right here looks pretty freaking awesome. I already did a little bit of a walk, and we're about to go and show you guys everything. So I'm gonna knock on this door and let's have ourselves a little tour.
What's up? Well, I'm hoping you would be the UPS man. We got car parts on the way, but I guess it's okay if you can come in too.
Awesome.
Good morning, Chris. Welcome to Double Nickel 9. As partner Keith Kramer, and this is the secret that we don't really share with everybody. So we've only actually filmed in here once before. So pretty excited to have you here, Chris, and kind of share with you this little man cave we built, and we've had a lot of success here, and I'll kind of show you why.
Awesome. I'm really excited for this, guys. So, like I said, we already did a little bit of a walkthrough, and he showed me some stuff, and the stories and what you're about to hear is amazing. So, sit tight. If you are new here, leave a like because you are going to like it, and if you are, subscribe for some more stuff. Here we go. All right. What would you like to show us first, sir?
All right. First, we start with the most important thing.
All right.
Our big trophies. We have some small trophies, and we have some big ones. Let's go to the big ones. So,
all right.
We are very, very proud of the fact that we have won 4 national championships with Honda Challenge. So we keep these trophies on display here. So this is Circuit of the Americas, Mid-Ohio, Buttonwillow. That's a SoCal Challenge. Up here we have Thunder Hill. We also here have our track records. So I'm very proud of those. We have 2 track records from Buttonwillow that are still standing right now, which is pretty cool because we've had one since 2016 and one since 2019. The interesting part about it is they've lowered the car's weight by 100 pounds, and I haven't driven since, and they still haven't broken the record, so we're pretty excited about that.
Dang.
Anyway, records are made to be broken. I'm sure someone will get it, and there's the challenge, right? But these are staying on the wall until they're dropped, and then we'll take them down. So
that is
the
beautiful.
challenge is out there for someone to take us on.
Awesome stuff.
So we have, if you kind of pan around here, we have an insane amount of trophies. One of the things we're also very proud of is that we have a podium of every season of Honda Challenge on the wall. So we didn't just win regional races, we won like first, second, third every time. Every year we did it, so that was pretty exciting. So we got all that done, so we just keep hanging them up and making the place bigger. I will tell you, when we designed this shop, we made one really, really fatal flaw, and that we weren't egomaniacs enough to recognize that we needed to make a bigger trophy case. So this is the trophy case we have right now in glass, and then everything else is kind of covered in dust and cobwebs a lot of times, but this is our trophy case. We have enormous amount of success in here. We have first places from Chump Car, first places from 24 Hour Lemons. All of these bottles you see are the bottles of champagne that we sprayed on podiums during our championships, and then they were signed by the entire crew from Krider Racing Double Nickel 9 Motorsports. So pretty excited about that. One of our favorite trophies though, we have up on the top shelf, and most people think like, what's that big deal? You know, it's just a 24 Hour Lemons race, but for us, it was very, very symbolic. And the reason for that is 2 things. One, it was the first race that Keith and I teamed up together. We raced the DA Integra. We raced this crazy long race at Altamont Speedway, kind of the beginning of the 24 Hour Lemons. They started out, and unfortunately that race, Kurt Sommerfield died. We ended up winning the thing, and we donated all of our winnings to his family, and then for that they gave us this cup. So this is one of our favorite. Keith was kind enough to shine it up for us today, so pretty awesome. We've drank a few shots out of this over the years. And then, yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So it's like a proper trophy, like F1 style. You know what I mean? Like
for
a
real.
For cup. Real. So we were really stoked to get that. And then up there behind that, oh, sorry.
No. He's a busy man. He is a busy man, and I am thankful he was able to help, have me come here at this time.
Chief Krider, move on to something else. What do you want to do?
Whatever you'd like.
Walking through it.
Yeah, let's walk on through.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, I'll get back to this out here. So If you look inside there, one of my other favorite trophies. Got a lot of trophies that are my favorites, but that one's really cool because it's the Fresno SCCA first place trophy for 8th Street. And that was an undefeated season where we basically had 11 starts with we didn't lose a single race. So that was
demolished.
A cool accomplishment. And it's just a cool trophy. So I like the kind of trophies that are just sort of like made in metal. Like this one here. This one actually cut me yesterday just cleaning it. Woo. This was jump car race, Button Willows, 14 hours, which is a really big comeback for us. This was Fontana jump car race. Yep. It's California Speedway. Yep. Yeah,
So
exactly.
We're on the side of gas.
Yeah, that does happen. We have one lap of America, which we did this year in a Fiesta. Rookie of the race at Silver State Classic in Vegas. This is 24 Hour Lemons at Buttonwillow again. We have a lot of success at Buttonwillow. That is our track. This is a first place heat winner at California State Demolition Derby Championship, which is crazy. I destroyed a 76 Cordoba. My neck is still not the same from that one. Never do it again.
Man.
But with all these cool trophies, one that I think is the craziest, kind of coolest, is this one right here. So we did this crazy, basically, it would be an outlaw street race if it wasn't that we were driving air-cooled Volkswagen. So it was called Beetle Ball. We left the Queen Mary in Long Beach. We had to go to Vegas and landed at the Peppermill Strip. But we had a checkpoint in Amboy, California on Route 66. We rolled in for some gas. They threw us a bag of candy and they gave us this trophy and said, "You've been through checkpoint 1, Amboy, go to Vegas." And so we went to Vegas and we won. So that was pretty cool too for us
That
in
is
the Baja class. So that was a neat trophy for us to win. And how often do you have a racing trophy with a cop shooting a gun? So pretty cool stuff. And of course, I can't forget this because we're local to Fresno. So Weenie Fest 2021, we got best race car.
Yeah.
And that thing changes colors. So I mean, we've got a lot of cool, cups and trophies, things like that, but only one of them really changes colors. So we're pretty excited about that. So moving along this way, we still have more trophies to show. We have just, over the stuff they give us, I guess, medals you get. I mean, it's not like Michael Phelps, but we got a lot of medals as well. This is, I've done 30 years of racing, and I've had to, your helmet expires every 10 years. So I have 30 years and 3 helmets. And so it's kind of, you can see I've had to park these things because they're expired, and you can sort of see the livery of my helmet. So it's something that I basically made up on the kitchen table when I was like 16 years old, and kind of a F1 inspired 80s style where everybody had their own kind of style helmet, and then just sort of like kind of kept it up. And then so I have a new version coming out now, which is going to be even spicier, as you would say. So
Heck
pretty
yeah.
excited about that. The Mojave sign, we went to Mojave and went 180 miles an hour on my Z06 Corvette on the Mojave Aerospace Port. So
Is that the one
pretty
right there?
That's the one right there.
Hey.
Yeah. That was a fast car, and we sold it because it was trying to end our lives like as fast as we would go. It was a very fast car.
Decisions.
Over here, we've got more trophies. We got another second place here from Chump Car. So if it's a second place trophy, it doesn't get to make it into the big glass case. That's first place trophy only stuff. So if you pan over here, right here, you'll see more stuff over here where basically you just, unless it has a 1 on it, it just doesn't go under glass. So everything else can get dusty, but it has to have a 1 on it. My first trophy I ever won, first place, was 1991 in a drag race at Sonoma Raceway, Sears Point. So that's there right there. So pretty excited about that. That was in an El Camino in the high school class. Pretty neat. This is a pretty trophy. We did something called the Outlaw Pinewood Derby race where dads were allowed to build cars. And so we made this real Pinewood Derby car out of a beer can.
What?
And then we won, and then I opened the beer can up and drank it afterwards and crushed it. So that was pretty of a cool event
That
to
is,
win.
heck yeah.
Up there we have one of our first race cars, a 1991 SCR. So we'll show more of that later, some things we've accomplished with it. But as we're at the shop, we get thirsty sometimes and hungry and need a little sustenance. So everything you need to stay and do like an all-nighter at the shop is right inside here. So, just all kinds of vegetables and protein. Everything you need is right there. So all we do is drink Tactical Ops beer.
Wow, those look pretty good. I'll take one of those.
All right, is it beer 30 already?
Yeah,
I didn't
beer
realize.
30 somewhere.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I guess, obviously these are blue and orange because that's the livery for Double Nickel 9. So,
Yeah.
So we'll have a little cheers here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
That's a good beer. Thank you.
Ooh.
Brandon makes these. These are 10.9%. That's Double Nickel 9, 559. We actually, so one of our sponsors is Tactical Ops, obviously. they give us lots of beer at the racetrack. One of our strategies is we get all the race drivers drunk as hell. And I drink water, and then we beat them on Sunday. So that has happened over and over again. Plenty of people race against us. We'll test to that. Recently, we're Famoso. Some people fell victim to
I was
that.
just about to say that.
I warned everybody ahead of time. I said, listen, Sunday results will be affected. And everyone's like, whatever, dude. Give me 5 of those. I'm like, good luck, sir. And then, yeah.
A lot of bad decisions.
Some stuff went down. All right, so now that we got a beer in us, let's tell you what really happened. So I've shown you all these cool things like, oh, yeah, look, we won a lot of races. We're so great. The reality is we have things around the shop we don't always show everybody. So, for instance, I talked about how this is all first place trophies. Well, we do have some other trophies, but we just kind of hide them down here in shame. That's all the second and third place trophies. We're just like, who cares about it? Let's just keep that. No one needs to see that. Never happened. Never happened. Let's cruise around here. So this is obviously our TACOPS refrigerator. On this side of it, this is the fastest refrigerator in Fresno. Basically, anybody who's helped us out over the years, sponsors and partners, could we kind of throw them up on there. So that's not just something we got out of a box. Those are people who've helped us out. This is the One Lap of America Economy Class Winter Fiesta right here. So we're doing some work on this. We're just aligning this with smart strings, getting it ready for the next autocross event. So we'll get that dialed in for 8th Street. And then right down here, we got a couple cool things. So let's talk about this right now. This is the Double Nickel 9 Rolled Up Club. So basically, these are our crew members. And they work really hard for us, and sometimes they do stupid stuff, and they get locked up. And so when they do, I somehow found their booking photos, and they made it up on the wall. So I have made it so there's not a lot of expansion here, because I don't really want to encourage, bad behavior. But regardless, all 3 of these dudes love this, that they're on this wall. They're super proud about it. So.
Yeah, their parents aren't as proud.
Yeah, their parents don't think it's cool, but they think it's awesome. Yes. I've saw them bring their girlfriends to shop, like, dude, move the motor home. I got to show my girlfriend the wall. I'm like, okay. So below that is the Double Nickel 9 mascot. That is Carl. So Carl is our guy. We've got a little kind of voodoo, Jobu kind of thing. Carl likes shots of tequila or Double Nickel 9. We kind of do... we have some chicken bones on there sometimes. We have a 10mm socket right there for him. A lot of times we just bring in broken Honda parts. He does travel with us to the races, and we've had him up on the pit wall during pit stops. He's always kind of being candlelit in the trailer, whatever. Like, we're actually kind of weird, suspicious about it. A couple things we're suspicious about. One is our numbers, 38 or 33 or 13. If we don't have those numbers, we're not running. And
138.
Yeah, Carl. Some iteration of that. That's why it's sweet 1338s that we're here. Number 1, 13, 3, 38, 33, 138. It's got to be something like that. We're bouncing. And bringing Carl along for the ride. And we also like to break windshields while building a car.
Yes, we do.
And then we'll win races. If we don't break a windshield, chances are we're not going to do well. So, moving along.
I like that.
We got a lot of more trophies up here. Obviously, some of them are championship wins. Some are... This one's pretty crazy. Target trophy. That's an entire episode. I can't even talk about that. Statute of limitations aren't up on that yet. You got some Tire Rack National Tour wins, some rallies, some enduro stuff. These banners up here are from national championship races. Some were given to us. Some were stolen from tracks. Not by me.
They just flew off.
Yeah, Honda Challenge gave this to us after some wins, which is pretty cool. That's our 1 lap stuff. And then, like I said, we have some things that aren't always that cool. Like we have that drawer where we hide all the, the second and third place trophies. But additionally, if you crash something on Double Nickel 9, we take parts off of that car and we hang them on the wall. We put your name on it, the date, and the track. So you basically, your parts are hung in shame forever. So, like right here, it says Rob Krider, June 24, 2018, Buttonwillow, NASA. I obviously threw this to the side of the block and then burned the car to the ground. Rob Krider again here, August 17th, NASA. I smoked an ECU. That was a wiring issue on my fault. Let's see, Buttonwillow F17. That's a tie rod that I bent. This is Keith and I together. So we are on a show called Mud, Sweat, and Gears. You can see it on Amazon Prime. And that is a Smoking the Bandit style Firebird that he actually drove over a jump through fire. And I had to ride in the front seat. It was all part of a freaking reality TV show. There was nothing to do with reality on that show. But if you watch it, you can make fun of us later. People do it all the time.
I'll try to find the link for you guys, and I'll have it in the description.
Exactly.
Please don't.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And friggin', spoiler alert, we don't win. This is the beer label for the bottles from Double Nickel 9 from Tactical Loss Brewing. This is actually our Honda Challenge car on here, number 38. That's our logo. We're super, super proud about that. It's been a great sponsorship and partnership with the folks at TACOPS. Not all car parts get broken. Sometimes one of our crew members, he just wrecked one of our beach cruisers, so we had to put his bike part up here. And someone said, "Did you get hit by a car?" I said, "No, he didn't get hit by a car. He got hit by about 6-pack of double nickel 9." And then ultimately, so Toyo tires, Yokohama tires, they both help us out. We use those all the time. We got rain setups. Keep our stuff inside.
Ooh, those are the exact tires that I need right there.
That's
Ooh,
what you
those
want.
are
You want
spicy
the
boys
RR.
right there. Oh yeah.
So, quick information on the RR. We were the first team to test them for Toyo. So they gave them to us. We rented Laguna Seca. We tested them. They sent our tires to Japan, changed the setup, and then ultimately we are the development guys for that tire. So
holy,
we've run a lot of races on them because we know a little bit more about them than everybody else. So in fact, there's a little cheat
that
sheet
makes
here.
me want them more.
A little cheat sheet right here. This is how you properly put on DOT RRs. If you don't have your DOT inboard and outboard, you're doing it wrong. So follow our lead on that.
Pause
Trust
that
me.
and take a screenshot for
Yeah.
you two boys.
I promise you, that's the way to do it. I'm the only one who developed that. Up there, you can see we had our OSERs. We won the Western Endurance Racing Championship in the E3 class in 2010, which includes the 25 hours of Thunder Hill. So you race 6-hour, 3-hour enduros all across the West Coast, and at the end of the year, you got to survive the 25 to make it. So we're big on whiteboards at our shop, keeping us on track. We have the National Championships coming up in September, so we're running SCCA and NASA this year with the Fiesta and the Integra. So we're trying to stay busy with that. That is a spoiler we lost at, I think, Willow Springs both times, right?
Both times at Willow Springs.
Willow Springs Turn 9 has a crazy crosswind, and if you have your super cool, like, eBay carbon fiber thing on there with the eBay mounts, guess what? It's gone. And then guess what happens after that? You're off the track. So if you have real downforce in the back and that thing comes off, trust me, it's bad. Not good. So I lived through that. Somehow survived it, but yeah. This is our Enduro hood, where when we run our 100 Challenge cars at night, we throw this hood on for lights. One of our major sponsors, Smart Racing Products, does all the alignment stuff. A little skateboarding action here. That's the A car we call it, the Honda Challenge car. This poster here is a record of official rulebook changes over a multitude of sanctioning bodies that have changed the rules because of us. So we would win a race, and then the next year they would change the rules. So everything is highlighted. Lemons has like pit stop rules and fuel gallon rules. Chump Car has pit stop rules. NASA has Honda Challenge rules. This even goes to like box cart, soapbox derby, you name it. Basically, every time we win, they change the rules. And so we just started keeping track of that because it was getting a little ridiculous.
Because they don't like you actually reading the rule book and doing everything that you can in the rule book. So
I can't stop smiling, you guys. This
Yes.
is amazing.
Up here, if you win a national championship, you get a checkered flag. And you get, that's two of the ones we got at Circuit of the Americas Mid-Ohio. They're kind of brown, and that's just champagne. There was just champagne sprayed all over them, and then we just hang them up here. Good one. So this right here is our Honda Challenge car that's going Laguna Seca. This year's is Keith's number 33 car. This is the third one we built, and the best one we built. So we learned an enormous amount. We've been racing DA Integras since 2007, and we started really building them, learned a lot about them. We had 10 of them. And this is like the iteration of a decade's worth of learning and building and engineering. And so we made this one good. It's really good. So it had one more horsepower than mine. So it was like, it's better. One more is enough. It had one more, so that's good to go. You see up here on the door, we have a lot of stickers and sayings up here, kind of keeping everybody motivated on the team. But where do we go from here? Basically, we learned that from endurance racing. So things are going to happen in an endurance race where you're going to be racing for 25 hours and you're going to have a problem. But the reality is that's no time to complain about why it happened. All we're going to try to do is solve the problem. Then afterwards, we'll kind of do an after action and figure it out. And I think that's right. That mindset's really what made us a success in endurance racing. We've got a lot of trophies from endurance racing before we jumped into Honda Challenge. So pretty excited about that. Again, like refuse to lose. This one right here really is the epitome of the shop itself. So Victory and Champagne can be found at the track. But most races are 1 week before in the shop. And that's where we spend so much time in this shop getting everything right, because we know things don't always go well at the track. So we want to come off the trailer ready to roll. So one of the things we have here at Double Nickel 9 is we have our hoods up on the wall, and they mean a lot to us. So we were the big sausage pizza delivery team for Lemons for a lot of years. We won a lot of races with Lemons, Chump Car. Played all the big teams like Lucky Dog and stuff. Then over there we have Death Proof. That was our theme for the car in 2008 when we won the 24 Hour Lemons at Altamont. And then over here we have obviously our nighttime Honda Challenge one. So we just kind of keep our hoods up. If you go to Tack Ops Brewing, you'll see the hood off of my car hanging up there on the wall. If you go to MB2 in Fresno, they have the hood off of that car, the 38 SCR up on the wall too. We got hoods all over town apparently, so that's kind of a thing we do. We kind of keep that as cars get sold, whatever. We always kind of keep the hood as a memento for us, and then hang them up and think about the glory days.
Oh yeah, memories. That's what everyone got. Everyone has to keep them.
That's right.
That's the only way
you're the faster you work.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, we want to go there? You want to start that shit? We can go there.
Well, I'm just saying, it didn't fucking wreck itself.
We can go there if you like.
I'm just saying, there's only one fender on the wall that's got your name.
Okay,
You know why? 'Cause my car burned to the ground. We couldn't hang the whole car up here.
Fair enough.
I was having a little bit of a phone issue because I did. If you guys seen some of my other videos, you know I just started with the S22, so I'm still learning things with it. I'm having a little bit of an overheating issue. It's okay. We're still rolling with it, and I appreciate Rob for going along with it the whole way.
Hey man, we're easy going. Thanks for breaking that side of the Devil Nickel shop. Happens all the time.
That's kind of funny.
Yes.
My phone did not have an issue until I came in here.
Stuff breaks. Speaking of broken stuff, we didn't really know it until today, but this whole section is all Keith's stuff. So that's Keith broke that fender, Keith broke this ECU, and then Keith in 2017 broke 3 Honda Challenge engines. At least you got all the tracks on the schedule. You got Auto Club, Thunderhill, and Buttonwillow. So that happened. That's when we decided to get 2 cars. I'm like, I'm done fixing your car Saturday night, so I can drive it on Sunday. Let's build you your own car. Blow it up all you want.
Some shifting issues. Some shifting issues of that year.
We taught him how to rev match now. He's got it.
I corrected it, so we're all good.
This is probably one of the most accomplished cars in the fleet. This is the Krider Racing Double Nickel 9 golf cart. There have been so many crimes caused in this thing. I can't go into it, but a lot of shenanigans have been involved. I wasn't involved with them. We were recently chased by security in Buttonwillow.
Yes. So we have a whole set of procedures, and
we have a golf cart key that goes around my neck at night, so the crew can't drive the golf cart at night. That's not good. Speaking of rules we have, another rule we have is this. So we're in the shop a lot, we hang out, and we like our rock music. We got all the speakers in here, we just crank it up and just blow your eardrums out. However, I've learned over time, you gotta have the right music to get through a long day of working on cars. And so I have a strict policy at Double Nickel 9, which is we only listen to Katy Perry, Kesha, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus. Like, that's it. It's gotta be girl rock, it's gotta be positive to keep me going. If someone wants to fire up Pantera and Slayer, like, dude, I love those bands and let's do it. I'll crank up and listen to that right before I jump in the car for a race. But it's got no place in the shop. You start listening to Pantera, someone's going to throw a friggin' big old 19mm crescent wrench through a friggin' windshield. And that's not what we're looking for. So. Anyways, not what we want to do. So let's make you a t-shirt and let's make you a sticker, because these are things we can do here at the shop. Sound good? Okay.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we're going to make you your own Double Nickel 9 sticker here. We have our own cutting machine. So we all know that stickers make you faster. They add horsepower. Oh, yeah. So we have our own sticker machine here at Double Nickel 9, and we can cut our own stuff.
So while this is cutting, I forgot to let you know.
Yes.
The helmet that I just recently bought,
nice.
It's race clip.
Yeah.
And the part of the helmet that says race clip on the top, I put the red sticker that you gave me from the...
Oh, nice.
So I'll be representing for you.
Dude. We're going to give you more representation here. So
Heck
in fact,
yeah.
we have some more swag for you before you get out of here today. So this thing starts moving, and when this thing starts making noise, Keith knows he has to weed all these stickers. So one of the things about the sticker machine, it's not really a machine at all. It doesn't do all the work. It just cuts the stuff. Then you have to weed it out, tell you I want this, I don't want that, gun it, back it. And then we have a whole table set up for that. So the whole shop is sort of built for certain things. We have like a cutting table, which is like a cutting board on it for cutting stickers. We have like a bench over here for like dirty work and banging on things. This is more of a clean bench for making shirts and showing off our big trophies. Speaking of big trophies, so the really, really tall ones here are from the Work Championship. So both Keith and I worked that together. And Western Endurance Race Championship 2010. We got these huge trophies for that. So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
To get that done. So you run the longest race in the world, you get a long trophy.
Cool
So
stuff.
doing that, we're also going to heat up this press so you can get your t-shirt made here. Lots of noise, and we'll get that going.
Cool. I hope you guys are liking the content. I just can't stop smiling back here, guys. I'm sitting here with the beer, and it's like, oh, this is a dream. This is a dream right here. I'm happy I'm here.
Right on, man. All right, Chris, we can't have you leave the shop without some swag, right? That's stuff we all get. So we're going to start with double nickel line shirt. So this one is from One Lap of America, the Fist. So it's got the One Lap logo, a bunch of sponsor logos on it there. Nice. It's got the Brock Yates logo there. He gave us permission to use that. Thank you, Brock. It was super cool, and it's got the wrench race win repeat on the back. So it is in your size. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
We have some just kind of cards we do after races. We'll do like national championship stuff. After Texas, we did this for a big party. Give those out to people.
So cool.
You get an autographed copy of Cadet Blues, the novel, signed to you. So thank you, Chris. Keep racing, keep grinding, and keep the shiny side up. That is good advice. We have rolled cars over. It's not good. It's not how you win the race.
Oh, yeah.
You get a copy of Power and Performance Magazine. I think it's Chip Foose and Krider Racing. So I think we're page 76 on this. We did the Optima Ultimate Streetcar. Yeah, there we are. That's run the Z06 with the Optima girls, and it's a good story. Lots of shenanigans at that event. You get a DVD copy of Double Down, our documentary about the 25 Hours Thunder Hill, where we finished on the podium and kicked butt with that.
So awesome.
And of course, everyone needs stickers. So we've got double nickel 9 stickers, Smart Racing, Smart Products, Cadet Blues, MCS, Ioport Racing, TM Machine, Synchrotech, Pro Speed, Tactical Ops, Samson Racing, Auto Power, and Carbotech. So that's a lot of horsepower we're giving you. Plus, man, you get beer.
Woo!
And then we're gonna make you your own shirt. So you got one of these shirts, but you need some blue and orange to go with those beers. So we're heating up the press right now, and I'll show you how we make our own stuff. But while we're doing that, Keith's busy making your stickers. So we cut it out of the machine. And then this is what we call Keith work, right? So Keith is in charge of doing stuff like this. His job is to weed the stuff out, and it's actually a painstaking process to make it look good. But he's a pro. He's done it 1,000 times, and he will make it happen. That's what this bench is for, and we do it stuff. While we're here, we have one more thing over here to show you. So this is a very special trophy. So this year I have 108 wins overall, and I have 10 championships. And my sponsor, Ioport Racing, my longest running sponsor, Ken Myers at Ioport, buy all your safety gear from him. He heard about that and said, you know what, I'm going to give Rob something on his own. So I write the column for the Wheel magazine called Confessions of a Cone Slayer, and I also write the Toolshed Engineer column for NASA SpeedNews about stories like how we do things in the shop and learn from that stuff.
So cool.
So because I'm the Cone Slayer, he had this 3D printed for me specifically to represent my 10th championship, and then didn't even tell me, it just showed up in the mail. I just came one day, I'm like, what is this? And had his name on it. I'm like, what is this? He's like, that's for you, I had that made for you. So thank you, Ken, that was a nice honor, and one and only kind of thing. So there it is.
Beautiful.
Right on. Let's see if this thing's heating up. You can see how he's doing there.
Fancy.
Okay, t-shirt making 101. So how it's done is, we have this big heat press here. Throw on a t-shirt. Every shirt you see anywhere in town that says double nickel line, I made it myself. So there's no magic here. I do it. So basically we got the national championship logo there. You can see it's a reverse image, a mirror image, because we're going to put it face down. We're looking for about 350 degrees in 12 seconds. And that's kind of where we want it, on your left chest there. Squish that down and wait 12 seconds. We'll start making some beeping noises, and you will rip it off super fast. Burn your knuckles on the top of this, happens all the time. If you see me with burnt knuckles, like, oh, you're making shirts? Yep, we're making shirts. So you flip it up like this. Boom, look at that. Comes out pretty cool, man.
Heck yeah.
So we can do sleeves too. So basically we'll add the TEG Team, Krider Racing TEG Team logo to your left sleeve. That way when you got your arm out the window on your flex, and you can front the logo.
Oh yeah, it'll be for the GoPro action.
There it is, exactly. This is the GoPro action shot. That goes there. We'll do DNN on the other side, and then DNN on the back, and you will be good to go. Yeah. I'll take a quick swig of this because I'm getting thirsty, man.
Yeah, this is awesome. But just spending time here is just beautiful, guys. This is a huge goal of mine. It just as a man cave, and it's you envision it, it will happen. That's all you got to do. Dedicate, hustle, it can happen. I will be there.
100% agree. We are an autocross team. We started off autocrossing cars, and basically we built our first car in a apartment complex carport.
Nice.
Like a full roll cage in a car. We had to like put the tools in the trunk and lock them at night because we were building. That's that car up there on the wall. We built that in an apartment complex. Man, we would have killed somebody if we thought we could have had a shop like this back then. We knew we wanted it eventually, and so we decided, like, hey, we got to just keep digging and make it happen. So this was kind of our culmination of all those dreams coming true. And then, say what though, it is easier having the lift in the shop. We won a lot more races a lot faster than we have in the shop. There's no question about that. So, is it unfair? Yes. It is unfair.
At least I will have a quick jack for now, but that is the end game.
Exactly.
Is to have that lift.
There's nothing wrong with a Harbor Freight jack. Just don't drink the car when it's on there. Use a jack stand. So, safety tip from Rob Krider today: use a jack stand. Yeah, don't do it.
Oh.
Yep.
Ow.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you are on the team, Chris. Welcome to Double Nickel 9.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. We got your sticker being made. Whatever you do it safely on the street and save all your speed for the track, and we can be friends forever.
Yes, sir.
Sound good.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, if you guys like the content, leave a like. New here, subscribe for more. Hope you guys enjoy the day. I'm going to enjoy this week. March is going to be awesome for you guys. This may be the only bit of car content until autocross when I do my chairing event in April. So, again, just stick around. All you car guys, you'll enjoy what's coming because the wagon's going to be spicy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I had to take one more video. This is awesome. Look at all this stuff, guys.
One more thing, we forgot.
Oh, really?
Hey, buddy, now that you're on the team, man, you got that big bag of swag there. All right. And I've been to the Sweet 1338. I have one thing. If you're going to roll with Double Nickel 9, you got to have balls. All right. So we got you some Double Nickel 9 underwear. Store those balls in to go as fast as you can. Now, you're a fluffy dude. These are big. Now, the reality is this. I'm going to check these next time I see you at the autocross. I'm actually going to be looking for you. You have to pull your pants down and show me you're rocking these. Now, I guarantee you, this is at least worth 1 second. And if I'm announcing in Fresno and you hit a cone and you're wearing these, I won't even tell anybody.
Oh, it's going down. It's going down, you guys.
There you go, buddy.
Awesome.
They're clean, I promise.
All right. Thank you again for your time, guys.
Peace, man. Take care,
All
dude.
Peace, man. Take care.
Later. Ha 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 ha!